The CW's giving Powerpuff Girls a gritty live-action reboot. Sugar, spice, and everything nice, those were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect little girls. However, as anyone who studied the works of Professor Utonium can tell you, the unexpected addition of Chemical X turned those perfect little girls into superpowered crime fighters who then protected the citizens of Townsville from like a preternaturally high amount of supervillainy and crime. At least that's what anyone who grew up watching Craig McCracken's beloved Cartoon Network series would remember and likely tell you. Now though, things are a-changin' in Townsville. The CW's adding a dash of Riverdale to that sugary, spicy Chemical X cocktail and bringing the Powerpuff Girls to a live-action TV series picking up with these superhero siblings as disillusioned 20-somethings who resent having lost their childhood to crime fighting. With evil on the rise, the world needs the Powerpuff Girls now more than ever, but will they reunite? Yeah, my guess is they probably will, or else that's going to be a pretty bleak series indeed. On Tuesday, The Hollywood Reporter reported that after ordering the series to pilot last month, the CW's found the 3 stars that will bring the Powerpuff Girls to life. Beginning with Dove Cameron, who you may know best from Descendants and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., will play Bubbles. She was America's sweetheart in her youth, but now she's much more interested in recapturing her fame than saving the world, which sounds like a problem considering all the imminent evil. And fun fact, as The Wrap pointed out, Cameron manifested this role into being in a tweet 8 years prior. On April 8th, 2013, Cameron tweeted, "I really just want to play Bubbles in a live-action Powerpuff Girls movie." So remember, whatever you tweet, and I do mean whatever you tweet, will eventually come true. It can be a real monkey's paw situation though, or I guess a Mojo Jojo's paw, so be careful what you put out there. And speaking of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. alums, Chloe Bennett, who played Daisy Johnson aka Quake on the Marvel series, will now step into the role of Blossom, the group's resident goody two-shoes, who's now dealing with repressed kitty superhero trauma that left her feeling anxious and reclusive, something she hopes to overcome by stepping into a leadership role once more. And last but not least, we have Jana Peralta making her on-screen debut as the rebel of the group, Buttercup. And while she puts up a tough front, Buttercup is surprisingly sensitive. She spent much of her adult life trying to leave her identity as a Powerpuff Girl behind her, preferring to live anonymously instead. Now, there's no word yet on who could play Professor Utonium, the creator/surrogate father of the Powerpuff Girls, or if we can expect to see fan-favorite villains like him or Mojo Jojo in the series as well. But considering that WandaVision did not give us Mephisto and the Flash-proved Gorilla Grodd on TV isn't this preposterous pipe dream, both of those villains seem well within the realm of possibility. I mean, a gorilla and Satan? Imagine the possibilities! As for the tone of this Powerpuff Girls series, the notion of turning a beloved children's cartoon into a gritty CW drama might have you rolling your eyes, but remember, this isn't the CW's first rodeo. Between turning Archie comics into a soap opera on Riverdale and giving Nancy Drew a modern makeover, the CW seems to know exactly what they're doing with beloved franchises like this. As for the creative team, CW power producer Greg Berlanti, who's behind the Arrowverse and approximately 35,000 other TV shows, and his producing partner Sarah Schechter, have tapped Sleepy Hollow and Veronica Mars writer Heather Rainier, and Juno and Jennifer's Body writer Diablo Cody to pen the Powerpuff Girls pilot and executive produce the series. And rounding out the team as executive producer and pilot director is Maggie Kiley, who's helmed episodes of series like Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, Katie Keene, and Dr. Death, just to name a few. However, fans hoping that series creator Craig McCracken would be involved in this series are going to be sorely disappointed, because on Wednesday, McCracken clarified his role with the series on Twitter. Because some have asked, I do not own any rights to Powerpuff Girls and have zero control over what happens with them. Additionally, I have no involvement in the live-action PPG series. If you're looking for reality-based superhero stories told by me, check out Kid Cosmic on Netflix. Although that may leave a bad taste in some fans' mouths, you can always support McCracken in the meantime by watching his Netflix series. When it comes to the Powerpuff Girls, though, at this point, we're remaining cautiously optimistic for how they can go about transforming this fan-favorite cartoon into what we described above. Fingers crossed that at the bare minimum, Mojo Jojo will get a speech on par with Jughead's I'm a Weirdo monologue.
You see, that's what I'm talking about. It's always the girls, never poor Jojo.
And who knows, maybe this could open the door for a full-on cartooniverse where we get live-action versions of stuff like Dexter's Lab when he causes a global power outage while mining Bitcoin, or Johnny Bravo dealing with the consequences of getting cancelled. Only time will tell, and we'll make sure to keep you up to date on the myriad ways in which our nostalgia is being weaponized against us and or repurposed into something cool over on Nerdist.com. In the meantime, though, tell us, what do you think of a live-action Powerpuff Girls series? Who else do you want to see join this cast? And what other classic Cartoon Network series or other cartoons deserve a live-action version? Let us know in the comments below, and for the latest and greatest in the world of pop culture, stay tuned to Nerdist.com.